Aye, lads.
If Innocence was good, it'd be in the standard deck. Can't we just kill the opponent? Archon Enduring Innocence, yeah. I don't know how effective Archon is in Pioneer, but it must be effective or it wouldn't be in the deck, so. Endurance OP in this deck is the engine. What engine for what, man? You don't need, this deck doesn't need an engine, it's a fucking space rocket, bro. It just needs, it's a nuke. It just needs some uranium. It doesn't need a gas. Space rockets do need an engine, that's why I changed my description to nuke. Now, is there a chance that potentially... What's the 3-mana hoof called? Elf guy? Tyvar might be better than hoof because of Coco, potentially. I think you should definitely have Tyvar or hoof. Not both though. And like the rhythm is just so good, no? Am I crazy? Like especially now that we have apparitions and archons to fetch. The interrupter's a little bit awkward with all of these things, like the Cocos and stuff, but seems fine. Yeah, without the Tyvar is a little worse without like the max Ouroboroids. We don't really have space for that. 22 Landos. Do 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 do. Rare Selesnya stream, yeah. I like Death and Taxes decks, man. Always down to play them. Yeah, okay, we will go hoof then. Okay. Conqueror, Beza, Elspeth. Excuse me, is my graveyard hate is 1 hearse? I've got 2 ooze as well, okay. Fine. Just 2 honest gamers trying to feed their families here. I mean, I want to ban Thalia, but it would suck if they killed my elf, though. What is the bin? Wait, why do we not have the white Boseiju? That card's is sick, no? I can't ban start in town, because then I've got 2 green for apparition, right? Or not 2 white anyway. I could ban Boseiju, though. Why can't I bottom Boseiju? What do you mean? Cheese Fang? You think a breadwinner plays Cheese Fang? No. The children of the house play Grease Fang. The breadwinners play Selesnya, they play Is It. They play that kind of thing. What'd that tell you, man? What'd that tell you? Glass casket. You what? God, Apparition is nice, isn't it? Is this like a mono white tokens? And Pioneer? This is gonna be hard because I don't know what any of my opponent's decks are. Good job I'm playing a very linear creature deck. Nah. Oppo. I begged you up as the breadwinner, man. Come on. I begged you up. Oh, it seems fine. Rudely awakened by the Dustman. Okay. Sheltered by Ghosts used. Ouroboroid online. Any non-basic lands, Oppo? Why not play the other cub first? Because each player can't cast more than one spell each turn. You wouldn't, Oppo. You would not do this to me. You would not do this to me. We've been through a lot together, mate. You think they have Might of Oaks? 4 mana, +7/+7. I do not think they have that. Yep. Strange. Rabbit shit, huh? Prevent all damage, instant or sorcery spell would deal this turn. Sack an enchantment of their choice. Put a counter on a creature, fight. Alright, I'll try the command. This is not Explorer, this is Pioneer, mate. There's a massive difference between the two. Name 3 differences? Can't do that, man. What cards were in the last, like, batch of cards before it switched from Explorer to Pioneer? I couldn't even name one. Couldn't name one. It was a minute ago, you're not wrong. Player sacks an enchantment of their choice. I'm cooked. I can defeat authority. Curious farm animal. How does fight work with first strike again? Kind of forgotten how to play the game. It doesn't. That's what I thought. This is a white haywire mite. Slightly worse than haywire mite. I think it's like the curious. It's a good card. Curious farm animals as a one of in Gearhulk decks. I think Selesnya Gearhulk deck. It's decent. Caretaker's Talento, huh? Unfortunately, they have the authority that can block my Dromoka's command. We have so far dealt no damage to the opponent. -3 damage. 4 elk burdocks. Collected company! Coco Caretaker's talent feels good. Any bombs off the top, please? This temple is so shit, man. What is the white Boseiju called again? Forgotten his name. Iganjo, yes, that should definitely be in the deck. And maybe multiversal passage instead of the starting towns potentially. Okay. Best Coco of all time. Classic Coco, that one. This is Pioneer Metagame Challenge, yes. Don't wrath me, bro. Come on, no wraths.
I light the path to victory.
I lost to something.
Prince, grow.
You sack. You fight. Sack the prayer of binding, please.
strikes are futile. Even in this darkness, light will shine.
I believe in our capabilities to win this game. Got there, tough one. Right, honestly, this deck would lose to Standard Cub. There's a dark middle left. Shut the fuck up. Idiota, man. There's a white cocoa for enchantments, that's true. Archon of Emeria. I love Pioneer, dude. Selesnya versus Golgari. Where else could you get this shit? We're just missing a little Jund, it's true. Okay, apparently it's Nykthos. Archon actually punishing this mono green deck for playing these unfair broken lands. What can I do with this rhythm? I can get Ouroboroid. Ouroboroid, or we can Technique. I can Technique and Thalia, because I'd have to bounce Archon, right? I kind of want to try and get the hoof going. I don't want to bounce Archon, because Archon's pretty good against mono green. But I guess I don't have to sneak, right? I can just hardcast it. Yeah, maybe just hardcast this. What do I need to get hoof next turn? Is one dork enough, or do I need another cub? Oh no, I can replay Archon. But what's the point? The Trailblazer just doesn't matter, right? With Archon in play. Give me the dark. Oppo, you know you're only allowed to cast one spell per turn, right? Ooh. Nature's Rhythm is so busted, man. What a card. What a card. But is Thalia completely useless against them? Not completely, but that's kind of one of the decks where it will be, because it also taxes me, right? It's not going to tax them any more than it taxes me. Rip for the dorks. Surely. Maybe Elspeth's quite good. It's just none of my tutors actually work with Elspeth. Interrupter. I think Ouroboroid will be bad, I think. They'll scale faster than Ouroboroid, it's just really only the hoof that matters. Interrupter. Ooze we don't need. Problem is the dragon kind of farms my own deck. So I'm a bit scared of using the dragon. I play one High Noon. They do have planeswalkers, that's true. Alright, fine. Like, how many do they even have that many planeswalkers, though? Because isn't Karn banned? Isn't the only planeswalkers Kira? Just a knowledge gap making it hard to sideboard here. Archon's so nice. So nice. Nice plot, Bozo. Nice plot, nice forests. Nice white mana as well for us. Nice Archon. Stupid card just wrecking both of us here. Like, no, nobody can play their deck. What is this? No gaming allowed. Why are you manually tapping your lands, bro? You can only cast one spell anyway. What does it matter? Right, good mana base here. These interrupters are so ass, aren't they? Archdruid's Charm. Well, I think we're going to lose this game because I've got 3 apparitions. I can't cast any of them. Interrupters were a lot better in the actual Coco version of this deck. Hee I didn't cut any Cocos. I have exactly the same amount of ways to find Interrupter. They're exactly the fucking same. But I actually have more ways to find Interrupter. No more ways that are actually useful, to be fair. Well, we have reached an impasse, Oppo. The problem is you have your big card and I don't have mine. That's unfortunate for us. No fun of Emeria. Archon was one of the first cards I got to review when I was an up-and-coming young lad. It might actually have been the first one. That's not really an impasse then? No. A fake impasse. Okay. Good games, good games. There are 5 cards in our deck that are lethal at least. Problem is we might die here. You have any cards in paper, like even one? Yeah, I've got thousands of cards, man. I've got at least one unopened box from every set that's been released since I started playing. And then I've got... I mean, I don't have any Sheoldreds, but I've got thousands of junk. Calling Ritual. 12 mana available. Well, actually, 16 mana available. I hope in game 3 when we draw our apparition we can use it. Wizards actually sent out the boxes you won? Well, yeah, since the Arena Direct, I like to have one box from each set, just as a... for sentimental reasons. But since the Arena Direct, I've won the boxes in those. But before that, I did buy one box from each set. But they will never be sold. It's quite the restraint. Well, there's no restraint at all because I don't care about using them. I just want them. I have a cupboard with like windowed doors. I've just got one box for each set. Looks cool. How often do you play paper? I've played paper twice in my life. Once I went 3-0 with a Crokeyz in sealed. That was easy win. And the other time I demolished my foes in cube so hard that they told me I couldn't keep playing. I did use Quest and Beast as a coaster, yeah. I was bullied by Autumn's filthy gang, yes. Badgermole Cub. Alright, is Kiora worth a Skyclave? Well, yes she is, but you do have to give up an apparition to do so, though. What about Skyclave and the Elf? I mean, what use is Kiora with no dart? Can't I just Skyclave the Elf and attack the Kiora? I guess it untaps a land anyway, but so what, bruv? As I want to cast my Coco, man.
Match you drop for drop.
Just cast your Coco. Don't be a pussy, your deck is superior. Cast it when they cast a spell, because we might get an Interrupter boy. If we find the Clarion Conqueror with Coco, we're gonna have a decision to make here. Are you fighting my cub, mate? They do have Maelstrom Pulse in their deck, so it's a bit awkward to have two cubs and two apparitions here. Fighting the elf, huh? That's sus. I wonder what cards you've got in your deck, Oppo. I can't cast both of these and attack and kill Kiora, unfortunately. Pew pew! That would have been so clean if we could kill the Kiora too, but...
Let's get moving.
Let's get moving. No, cubbers! Cobbers, cobbers. Our creatures do not attack for much damage, I'll say that. Of course it was the Interrupters, man. Look, it could have been Apparition. Scammed. Come on, Oppo, do something. Yorian? This means Wrath Boy, innit? It's gonna be a Wrath Boy? We do not like Wrath Boys. At all. We do not like them at all. Abzan Yorian. What is this format? Well, have you got an issue with my cards? Do you hate my guys? That is weird. They got a stop there in combat. Oh my god, I've only got 3 white sources, bro. Why is my mana so fucking bad? That was not cool. Gargaroth. Bad AG. We're a bit cooked here, guys. Slightly cookered. I've not seen an Elder Gargaroth. And I couldn't tell you, man. Enough time that I'm absolutely shook. We can't beat this thing, nope. Not at all. Play some Brawl, see some people do not play Gargaroth and Brawl, man. Trust me. I got so many fatties. Prevent all damage instant or sorcery would deal. Sack an enchantment. Counter fight. An actual chef? Looks like we might be facing a chef, yeah. Potentially. Yeah, I don't love it. I should play both the Bezas though. Just play all of my stuff that doesn't die to retro. This matchup's scary, man. Their deck is just cards that kill all of my guys, and creatures that are hard for me to kill. It's the Pioneer Metagame Challenge. Their tempo is so bad. Unholy addicts. No. Putting a stop on your second main phase, huh, you cheeky little cunt. Disgusting gameplay. Almost got us there. Now what? Nobody knows, huh? If I do rhythm... Maths. 2, 3, 6, 7, 9. Crokeyz, I've got to think, man. I've got to count my shit.
My blade serves the people of this. Ready arms! My blade wasn't enough.
Languish. Stop removing all my creatures, you bozo. Game over? Not game over. But it's not great. Not great indeed. Now, what happens if I play Thalia? Thalia, I can cast it and use it to harmonize. But it attacks it though. Thalia... Don't know. If I do it, I can get a 1-drop, is that right? Can I still get a cub? Well, I guess I can't even cast it if I do that. Did you? Ow, 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 ow. Yep, we're not beating this deck. This is our absolute worst nightmare, man. But only just removal and fatties all day. We're free to every Gandalf. That's Cub deck, isn't it? Single target removals absolutely useless against Cub decks, but Wraths are goated, man. Alright, next deck.